all in the building. The whole place have been filled with. Rise up everything there. Every friend with the in there. It's small trees, big trees, cold patch up anything there. Light as beer gun, fear gun when we run up in there. So run, steady coming run. On them run, fire coming run. Serious run, steady coming run. On them, the place run there. Like when Suffre erupt, erupt, erupt. The whole place erupt, erupt, erupt. Like when Suffre erupt, erupt, erupt. The whole place erupt, erupt, erupt. We just sit up and we gone, we gone, we gone. We must sit up and we gone, we gone, we gone. We chill it down and we gone, we gone, we gone. We must sit up and we gone, we gone, we gone. Somebody say, boy,
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
I don't mind. Go work for your money, girl. That's exactly what we're doing this morning. Working for we money, all right? Good morning to everybody. We are back with you for another edition of our Activated Mornings program here on WEFM. All right, in studio you have Dianna, Cain, and myself, Roleza Samuel, your hosts, as per usual. All right, it's a Friday morning, good folks. It's a Friday good morning, and it is the start of a long weekend. All right, we're starting the weekend from all know. So all right. So, all right, whatever it is that you are going to be up to today, of course, we wish God's continued blessings over you and your life and everything that you might be taking part in today. All right. So, official, good morning, everybody.
Morning, Roleza, and morning to our listeners. Our friend, good morning to those on the live. So good morning to Mrs. Joseph and Mr. Maxman. Welcome. It's another beautiful Friday. Roleza, first of all, before we even get into anything, I have to say, generally you play good music, but on a Friday, Fridays is always a vibe.
Because I turn it up.
Friday is always a vibe. Started from the gospel segment this morning.
Thank you. Let me first of all say thank you. I realize sometimes when people give me compliments, I don't say thanks.
Oh.
I just go off and say something else. But thank you. But it's a Friday. You had to turn it up. So yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
Friday is turned up.
All right. What are you guys going to be up to for this long weekend? Around at 9:20 now, talk to us. We will delve a little bit more in terms of the activities that are happening for the weekend. So you could pick one, whether you are a Christian, non-Christian. There are several activities or different things that you can be involved in to just get out, all right? Get out and do something. And I try to talk to myself. Like how Dianna gave a little speech to herself when she signed out yesterday. I had to give a little talk to myself to get out, all right? As much as I'm looking forward to the weekend to possibly not leave home because I have so many things to do, but
look here. We already.
All right. Hi, caller. Good morning.
hello, Sam. Good morning.
Well, like you going to take us out or something? We going out with you?
As it happened, I wouldn't be able to listen to the full program this morning. I have an appointment.
Okay.
But, being Friday, I have to wish you a happy weekend. And I thought I'd get in early.
Sure.
Sunday will be my big day. I'll be 25 years of age on Sunday.
Oh, congrats. Happy birthday.
Yes.
No, I really have to try to remember to listen Sunday.
Yes, I just thought to say happy weekend and hope everything goes all right. Yes, I've got an appointment, so I wouldn't be able to listen to the full program this morning.
Okay. We still appreciate you calling this early. So happy birthday in advance.
Yeah.
We would love to sing happy birthday to you, but we don't want people calling the station. But happy birthday in advance to you, okay?
Thank you, my darling.
You're very welcome.
Okay, all the best.
All right. To you too. Thanks. All righty. So we have another call. Hi, Anita.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
Morning.
Good morning, ladies, my radio friends and WEFM angels. Roleza, you get with this morning, boy.
What do-
Dianna,
Yes, please.
tell Anta a little secret now. Whisper nobody ain't go here. She been getting on bad in there.
Oh, well, I was outside, so I didn't get to see if she was. So she kind of
I
got in
believe.
truth.
I believe you want to tell me the secret.
No, man, I would have tell. If it's anybody, I would have tell is you, man.
Well, here now, I could imagine that little wasted boy. Left, right, center, wrong and wrong, up and down to the clean.
Anita, you come harass me early this morning and think it's too early in the morning for this.
Well, here, well, watch now. You could, Madam Speaker, you could name me in our head.
Man, it's Friday. It's Friday.
You keep naming your best friend, but you have patience because when you name him 3 times, he's supposed to hang up. But if you don't, you cut him off. You
I
understand?
know, right? I know.
All right, guys. You have a pleasant weekend. A God-filled one. You can be good. Be careful. May God bless you guys in every way. Mr. Mason, happy birthday in advance, and we will talk. Okay, guys, take God's care now.
All
Goodbye.
right. To you as well, Anita. Thanks.
Thank you.
I just feel like leave the rhythm alone.
I know, right?
There's something about Vince music and the rhythm, right? You don't have a choice but to get moving sometimes. It's just kind of infectious in that aspect. All right, so let's see if for maybe less than 10 minutes we could get into today's topic. All right, so I came across a post yesterday, and it's an opinion piece. And I have to ask the question, what are our expectations of elected opposition representatives in their constituencies? All right, so reading this from St. Vincent Times, it's a very short opinion piece. It was written by Wendy Jardine. I'm not sure if that's a real name or if it's an alias for the purposes of this. But all right, so it says that the post-it man must do better. So I've seen a lot in my life, but nothing compares to the approach taken by East Kingstown parliamentary representative. Mr. Bramble has seemingly embraced the role of a Mr. Post-it, offering updates about our community while failing to present any concrete action plans. Take the incident on the 29th of April involving the Rockies community. Who could forget his post about the damage to 3 homes? My challenge to Mr. Bramble is straightforward. What tangible steps have you taken to support those affected? Let's not forget the Ashton family in Rockies or the situation at Sandhill Panside Home. The people of this country deserve far more than just social media updates. We need a leader equipped with a solid action plan. The representation provided by Mr. Bramble and his party simply fails to meet the needs of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Why isn't Mr. Bramble directing some of the government funds he receives each month to support his office? He earns a salary every month like other representatives. Look at Luke Brown, who managed to effectively run his office for years without the same level of financial support. We need a leadership that is both creative and proactive, not just someone who posts updates. Mr. Bramble, it's time to move beyond being a post-it man and start making meaningful changes in our community. Yes, some of you NDP supporters are going to say, what is the government doing with your tax money? Ask yourself, when was the last time you make any contribution to the government other than paying taxes at the supermarket? All right. So that was an opinion piece by a Wendy Jardine in relation to Mr. Bramble's, I suppose for her lack of performance or lack of actual action for the East Kingston constituency. And I'm asking the question, what are our expectations of elected opposition representatives in their constituencies? All right, Dianna, your thoughts first.
I agree with some of this article. I mean, I've been saying that the opposition members can do more than just scrutinize the government and hold the government accountable, which is something that they are supposed to do as well. But they are also expected to engage with their community. They are also expected to represent the interests and the concerns of their communities. They are also expected, did I already say assist? They're expected to maintain regular contact with their communities through outreach activities. And I've always believed that even though you are in opposition, you can still do things. You can source funds as an individual, because outside of parliament, outside of the politics, you still are a member of the community. You still are a regular person, and regular persons from time to time go about with different initiatives to help persons, right? Whether it's their own funds or they go and source some sort of funding, some sort of sponsorship or something of the sort. So I do believe, and I will still continue to hold firm to this, that opposition members are supposed to help out people in their constituencies as well, and not just go to parliament and lobby for their support. Yes, that is part of what you have to do as well, but I think it's a smart move to do as much as you can in opposition, so that persons could say, you know what, even before you were in power, you were doing this, you were working, and I could see that you were interested in me. I could see that you really wanted to help us. So that's a point there for you. I don't know. I think that's a smart move. But hey, yeah.
Okay. All right. So those were Dianna's thoughts there. So while it is that I do agree with, for the most part, what it is that you've said, Dianna, there are times when I wonder what are the real expectations that we have of the especially those in opposition. As far as I'm aware, they do not receive funds for their constituency, right? And one can possibly see why it is that from a government standpoint, they may not end up receiving funds. All right, let's take the call and I'll try to sum that up afterwards. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Well put together article, and well put together. What else could I say? Well, I keep saying that all the time. Take for instance the disaster down in the Grenadines, and I have a word with Terence Olivier sometime last week thing. But he was upset at the end of the conversation. But who cares? I said, all that all is doing is going down there and take out picture. What is this at all? The people them in union want back their house so that they could start back their livelihood. People want to see picture. They not even go down there and build a house. And then, right, you could use that and flash that at the media and say, what? Look at what we done. They not put up one stick yet and a piece of galvanized and keep going down there and take out picture. Picture my bottom foot. The people them need somewhere to sleep and get back their life together. So that article is right in order.
All right, Max.
And I agree 100%.
All right, Maxman. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
Good.
All right, so I do have an issue with persons with part of what Marksman said, and even with the article, because if a representative is highlighting things that need to be fixed within the community, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And it could be a post on a daily basis. I see absolutely nothing wrong with it, because they do not have the same funds available to them as the persons or anybody, a minister within government, right? So if they are just going around and highlighting things, I see nothing wrong with it. I'm sure if they had the funds available to them, and especially if not just funds available to them, if it was a case where they could be able to receive these funds and, let's say, fix a building that is on the government, then they would have done so, right? But they're not going to be allowed that opportunity to do so, because why? It's going to make it look like they're showing up the government, as if somebody in the opposition who's elected member is going to make it seem as if, oh, look, I am doing what it is that the government is supposed to be doing, what it is that they are not doing, right? So maybe this is one of the reasons why they don't receive a constituency fund. I also kind of take a little bit of a aim at the parts where they're saying that they're sure that he receives a salary each month. Now, You can't come and tell me that just because I am the constituency rep, that I am supposed to use my personal salary to do things within the constituency. What you're saying is that I don't have expenses. How much money do they actually receive, right? What are their expenses? What are the other obligations that they have? So you cannot, to me, it should be a separation of this is my salary. If I choose to use from my salary to go and line by the block with the guys in the constituencies to get a feel of how it is they feel about things happening or what it is that they want to see happening. And I say, well, let me buy a rounds. That is different. But you can't expect a person, the elected representative, to use their salary to do things within the constituency. No, that is what money or the constituency fund is supposed to be used for. So to me, I don't like when people get personal in that sense, because my money is supposed to be my money, and how I choose to use my money is up to me. If it's for constituency persons, there should be a separate allotment or allocation for that. All right. So we are going to have to head on out. I see somebody calling. You can take me up in the next segment or you can share your thoughts in the next segment, right? But we have to step on out as it is time.